Good evening, classmates. Before we get started tonight, I want to take a quick second and talk about how interesting the fact that there's over 7 billion people on this planet, and there's not a single pair out there that's alike. We're all a little bit different, whether it's the way we look, the way we act, our languages, our religions. Everywhere around this world, we're all just a little bit different, and I think that's very, very interesting. You know, our environment shapes us. The people around us on a day-to-day basis shapes who we are, the way we're raised. They all play into who we become, you know, and that's something that changes every day. The decisions we make on a day-to-day basis, or even the decisions we choose not to make, I think help, you know, continue to add on and pile on to who we believe ourselves to truly be. You know, saying that, I want to share with you guys some of the experiences in my life that I think have shaped or played a very integral part in making me who I am today. My name is Justin Dews. Like I said, I look forward to sharing some of those experiences with you. I'd say one of the first things that helped shape me who I am today is growing up in my small little town of Salina, Ohio. The town's only about 12,000 people. I didn't actually grow up in it. I grew up about 15 minutes west of it, or about 15 minutes from a stoplight. You know, and I thought that was, I enjoyed it growing up. You know, I didn't have cable TV. I didn't have internet or anything like that. I had some friends out there. I had my brothers and sister. I had four-wheelers and sports and the outdoors, and I grew up enjoying that. You know, having fun with what I had at my disposal. You know, and I think that my childhood helped play into who I am today. Growing up here in high school, I had decent grades. You know, played high school football, stuff like that. I was planning, or when I graduated with a 3.5, I was going to go to Bowling Green State University in Northwest Ohio. I was going to study landscape architecture. I have no idea why, really. Now, looking back at that, you know, I went to orientation. I had my dorm room picked out, and they sent me a bill for my freshman semester, and I realized I couldn't pay for it. Over this past few years, before that, I had actually been contemplating joining the Marine Corps, and one thing led to another. I came to the realization that everything happens for a reason, and that's why I joined the Marine Corps in December of 2003. And that was quite the culture shock, I'll be honest. You know, I had left anything I had ever known before and joined this organization. You know, I joined as 0311 Infantry with the notion that I was ready to fight for my country. And now looking back over the past 9 years that I served in the Marine Corps, you know, Iraq and Afghanistan, another deployment called a Marine Expeditionary Unit to Haiti after the earthquakes 2010. All those things have, you know, helped shape who I am. Every time I left the country and saw a different culture, saw what they had to endure on a day-to-day basis, saw the factors and the adversity that they had to face, it made me that much happier to come home every time to my family, to my wife and my children, and be that much more appreciative of what I had actually come back to. Speaking of my family, that's my wife, Crystal, in the middle. My daughter, Michaela, who's 6, or turned 6 here in March, and my son, Carter, who is 2. Funny little note about that. None of us are actually born in the same state. I was born in Ohio. Crystal was born in Central Virginia. Michaela was born in Camp Pendleton, California, and my son was born in Camp Lejeune, North Carolina. They are the reason I live every day. My family, my wife, and my 2 kids. You know, I love being a father. I love being a husband. It's what makes my I know it sounds corny, but that's what makes my heart beat every day is my wife and my kids. And that's part of the reason why I actually decided, or me and my wife decided to transition out of the Marine Corps. After all the time I had missed, all the milestones, all the birthdays, all the Christmases of back-to-back-to-back deployments, it started taking its toll. And that's part of the reason, part of that driving decision of why I transitioned out of the Marine Corps. I've now been out of the Marine Corps for a little over 3 months, and this is another thing that's helping shape who I am today. These experiences, these life transitions, these forks in the road, whatever you want to call them. These decisions that I have now made all play a factor into who I am today. But I don't regret that now for one minute. I wouldn't change one thing. Now I'm able to pursue college at my own pace, which I enjoy, and hope to graduate with my degree next year in business administration. And now I'm working for a family-owned business, and I'm able to wake up every day and be happy to go to work, happy to come home. So it's that's I guess a good problem to have. But like I said, all these choices that we make every day, whether we realize it or not, they help decide who we are or who we choose to become. I myself, I try to strive every day to learn something new, continually strive for self-improvement, and I realize that by keeping an open mind, trying to keep a rational head on these shoulders, I think that helps me on a day-to-day basis. I've shared a couple things with my classmates here tonight, and I look forward to learning some things about you guys. So hope you liked it.